Hello, I'm 0 Profile Production, and the next part of Minecraft Lord of the Rings mod. Okay, let's turn on the clouds. We turn them on to fast because they will appear. I'd rather have them to fast because we don't need blocky clouds. Don't you dare start taking apart this place. Alright, so to continue with what I said last time. Where was I? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I do have one option I suppose I could do to replace Sakura when we wait for another. It could actually be Rust. But I do actually hate the PvP mechanics in Rust. Because I did actually... I was online when someone started raiding me. There was only one way they could come in from. So I sat down in a place where there is minimal space that I can get hit on. I mean, seriously, I was covered to nearly 100%, but I could still shoot, and I took and I had a machine gun. Yeah. So, but for some fucking reason, as soon as they blow the door and show themselves, I used the machine gun. I did it perfectly to 100% with high velocity bullets. And guess who won? One hint. It wasn't me. And the person did not have a machine gun. He did not even have any good weapons. And I'm 99% sure he was hacking because there's no way that can happen. But if he wasn't hacking, the fighting mechanics in Rust is 100% broken. And yeah, I don't like those odds. So if I would actually put in Sakura to put in Rust to replace Sakura while we wait for the next Sakura, then it's gonna be a PvE server that I'm actually already playing on, and it actually is quite a lot of fun. There is tanks, there is NPCs, there are NPC bosses. Me and my brother took down a boss actually yesterday, and well, he had a lot of C4, and there are raid bases. So we have a lot of things we can actually do, and of course, if other people then later on joins the server, there are gonna be even more things to do. And trust me, I'm gonna keep the code on my door a secret because, yeah, and they are out shared with the people in my team. So yeah, but recording Rust, not a high fan of that. I mean, streaming Rust, that's just fine. I'm gonna stream record, but I'm not sure how Rust gonna react to stream recording, because it reacts badly if I'm trying to have Minecraft AFKing in the background. It thinks I'm trying to cheat or something. I have no idea what Rust thinks. But it doesn't react well to Minecraft running in the background. You're not even allowed to start the game then. Actually, I actually started the game, but the game shuts down pretty much nearly instantly. Because I don't really know what's going on when it comes to in those games. So Rust is one option. It's gonna be a PvE server, so we cannot get raided, which is also a much better option when you are actually playing while recording or streaming. So, because that means people can't really stream snipe you because they have no use for it on that server. They can try to stream snipe you, but the best in case scenario, you actually steal the loot from me. And actually, the server have said 100 times that stealing is a permaban. So stealing stuff from me is just mean you're gonna be banned from the server. So yeah, that's only one-time occurrences. So well, let's say 100 people stream snipe me. 100 times my loot gets stolen, and then not anymore after that. Of course, probably the persons that get permabanned because of that, they probably do actually stop watching the stream then also. But, I mean, they are actually pretty okay server. I mean, people are pretty nice on the server and actually gives away a lot of strange stuff. So instead, I mean, I ran into 2 people and they just started throwing weapons to me. Both times I said, no thank you, I'm fine. I mean, I don't like taking shortcuts. I prefer to go the long way around. Which means in the beginning I ran around with a Python and then later on I kept on running. Then later on I got gifted 5 LR. I think I got 5 LR300 from playtime rewards. That was a lot. But it's all is fun. But let's go back to Minecraft now. Okay, so we're starting to get a little bit of height. We have gotten over the doorways, and I think our material is actually starting to run low. I'm probably gonna have to AFK farm the villages again. I mean, I prefer to not AFK farm at all villagers, but I mean, what choice do I actually have if we run out? Because, you know, it takes a long time. I mean, it's pretty much is like, I shop with them, wait 20 minutes, what's it, 40 minutes? I at least goes back like once a day and shop more. Takes a long time, but at least it works. If you could auto-trade with villagers. I mean, you can auto-trade with piglins, but yeah, what good are they? They're not that good. Okay, so the big doorways are the most obvious way to get out of, to get back up on those. So let's fly over here and then aim for this one. I can't get up still. Well, there was no other way that would happen. Well, let's hope we get to the top, which I seriously do doubt. I do want to actually get in contact with those that actually own the Lord of the Rings stories, because when we go to Middle Earth, I want to have those stories running in the background. I mean, having those stories in the background makes me can follow the Fellowship of the Rings through all. Of course, getting through Moria will be impossible because Moria is actually a solid block of stone. So getting through Moria, yeah, this is gonna take some. That's probably gonna just be skipped. But I do actually plan to try to make the Moria mines, which is pretty much why I have a Dwarven Mountain, because it's practices for how I'm gonna do it. There's a lot of resources there. Mine some more, yeah. Yeah, something like that. I do actually think my home gonna be actually outside the gates to Moria, where the Guardian usually lives. Well, the Guardian does not exist in the mod, but doesn't mean we can't live there. The only bad thing about playing 1.16.5 is actually that the spawning mechanics for mobs is a lot more forgiving than in the later versions, because light level doesn't have to be 0 for them to spawn. They can spawn just about everywhere. There could actually be one idea with that for actually a Minecraft series. Minecraft challenge no light. Nighttime all the time, and all torches but redstone torches are disabled. All light sources are disabled besides redstone torches. So, and of course there's always night, which means time is turned off. So, well, not time, but passing of day. I mean, maybe it's just putting a sensor up that detects when the sun comes up and then activates a command block that turns the time back to nighttime. But yeah, that is interesting idea in a way. That means also that glowstone are forbidden, which means but somehow you have to like remove glowstone permanently. Villagers, torches, lanterns or whatever they use also are gonna have to be removed. I mean, it is an interesting aspect, but if it works, that's a whole another thing. I actually saw the latest Minecraft update also. Adding camels and such things. I mean, that update isn't that special. I mean, if they're gonna make it special, they should make it the animal update and add at least 10 new animals to Minecraft. Because they also throw in some random stuff that isn't even anything special. I mean, there's so much things out there that are simply made that Minecraft actually could very well have use of. I mean, technically if I made a game, I would say if mods are made for the game, the mods are allowed to be added into the game with honor to the ones that made the mod, but they are not getting paid for it. And if you want to upload a mod for that game, you have to you actually have to press agree on that. If you don't agree to it, then well, you're not allowed to publish the mods. I mean, pretty much it makes sense. I mean, if something that improves a game is made, it should be allowed to add to the game, but no one would want to add it to the game if they would have to pay the person that made it for adding it to the game, because then they will just recreate it and just make small changes so that it is different from there enough that they can add it without getting royalties. But getting an honorary mention of your name is so much more than getting thrown in the dust by a recreation of what something you made first. So yeah, that is a pretty good deal if you think about it. I do actually have a plan for a game, and it is totally new. Nothing of that kind has been ever made, and it is actually possible to make. But I can't do it alone. I need a team, and I know my friend, he can make the map. That's no problem. He has done several things like that, so the map can be made, but there are a lot of other aspects into it that is also needed for it to actually work. And I do actually would like to have a character creation in it, because that would make the game so much better, because everyone loves to make their own special character. And also make something that changes the game depending on the choices you make. That is serious game mechanics. That's not easy to make, actually. I mean, there are people that have done that, but I mean, it is not an easy thing to do. They usually have a sequence of choices that if you make most of those choices, you get that ending. If you make most of the other choices, you get that ending. If for some reason you have an equal amount of all the choices you can make, you pretty much just get into hell or something. Like, there are usually like several endings to small games that are out there, and I usually find one ending and stick with it. I mean, there are several endings to the Sakuras sometimes, but I usually just stick with the one I get. I mean, even when I get the pictures that are missing, I do actually still not read what happens with those choices. What do you think you're doing? Get down from here! You need a hard hat to be up here. He did not have a hard hat on. I mean, my hat is pretty hard. I mean, it's protection for. I mean, if a bug falls on me, I don't think it would even hurt me. It would actually be pretty nice if they made small customization options to armors. Like, if you have like a banner pattern and some dye, and you put the dye, the banner pattern, and your chest plate into a loom, you can actually add that pattern actually got put onto in the chest plate, on the chest, on the helmet, on top of the helmet, like on the boots, on the front of the boots, or even on the pants on one leg or so. I mean, it would make the customization of armors would actually be an improvement to Minecraft, I think. I mean, having so customization options would actually increase the popularity of the game. Yeah, I nearly have 2 shulkers left with quart blocks. The question is, how do I get up without dying? There we go. I mean, it's not easy getting up here now because we have a lot left. I mean, just think about it, how much quartz this is. I mean, the nether would be devoid of quartz at this point if I actually mine them all. What more can we talk about? Making brie. I don't know if I really do that. I mean, if we make brie, that is adding to something. I mean, I know that in Lord of the Rings mod, in underwater, there are actually buildings there, because in the lore aspect of Lord of the Rings, half of Middle Earth got submerged underwater for some reason. I don't remember. I do not remember the reason, but it happened. I pretty much just have to go around like this until we actually do finish it. I mean, it goes forward at least. The question is, how much space will I need when I get to the top of the world border for the final part? I mean, it's not gonna be 50 high, I'm sure of that. 30 is just about enough, I do believe. We don't have to get to an absolutely height limit, but it would be nice to get this as high as possible. I mean, that's what I'm aiming for. Get this as high as possible, because this is a Palantir tower. It has to reach Middle Earth. So, yeah. Let's try to do it. If an ender pearl actually had a block shape, so then I could definitely try to place it and use that as the Palantir stone. But because that doesn't work, I'm gonna try use a sea beacon, Heart of the Sea thing, to as a Palantir substitute. Because I'm gonna have to get enough Nautilus shells to actually do it. Which is not the easiest thing. What the hell? I getting weighted. If I kill him, that's really bad. Haha! I do not. Yeah, I do not have it. Yay! I did get rid of him. I was actually trying to hit the guy next to him, but I hit him instead by accident because for some reason Minecraft bows aren't precise. It would be nice if they were precise, but well, crap. Okay, I got up and I'm fine. Close I'm getting. Okay, I'm starting to actually get close, but the ones I have on me aren't enough. Of course, the further we get, the less material is actually needed, because we do... because compared how one circle costed when we were at the bottom, it doesn't cost that much now. What? I can't want something again. Oh, don't tickle me! Why are you tickling me? Stop tickling me! Ah! I said stop! When I'm done with recording, we can cuddle. Okay? When I'm done. want to check one thing. Oh, I can't wait white-tailing clay tiling stairs. Okay, that's gonna be very useful. Pillars. That's empty, that's empty. This is not empty, but this has less. Ah! It would be very fun to have a spawner in a high place and just having like something with a knockback but very low damage and just keep throwing mobs down on a person. Wouldn't get what happening. He just know that mobs falling all around him and he just trying his best to survive it. I know you can spawn in mob spawners with commands. Of course, it's not an optimal thing to do. I actually saw on Iska's update video about Vault Hunters 1.18 that he actually thought about adding Tinker's Construct to it, but the point that Tinker's Construct is a little bit too OP for that mod. I mean, Tinker's Construct is pretty OP. I get that because it is actually pretty powerful in some aspects. Everything you melt down get doubled. So you melt down iron, you get 2 iron. You melt down gold, you get 2 gold. Of course, it only works with the ore, so melting down an already processed iron bar does not mean it doubles, it just means it's a normal iron bar you get out. But putting down ancient debris, that makes it pretty powerful. I mean, I got one of the uh, rarest of the gift guys you can, because I got the one that gives you ancient debris. I mean, I have so much ancient debris that I didn't know what to do with it, so I just decided I'd build a room with it. I did. I did build a room with it, and I still had ancient debris left in the end. And I heard Iskall say in one of his videos that it is the rarest one you can get. It technically is allowed on YouTube that is nude art or sexualized art. As long as it's art, it's completely allowed. It's because the Sakura is allowed. And pretty much how I get away with it. Because the Sakura novels, they are art. Art with a story. Yeah, I'm starting to get close. I'm not even there yet. If we would actually get the permission to actually have the sound audiobooks for Lord of the Rings playing in the background while actually while actually being in the Middle Earth, which audiobooks should we do? Should we do the original trilogy or should we do The Hobbit? I mean, The Hobbit is only one book, and the other one is actually 3 books. We're probably gonna get the chance to do both. I mean, in The Hobbit, after Rivendell, they went north to across the mountains, and in the trilogy, they actually went south to get past the mountains. I already told you, when I'm done. I'm not close to done yet. I mean, it's at least 3 hours left. You have time to do other things. A lot of other things. I'm not going to cuddle with you until 3 hours have passed. I mean, I've been up for quite a... I will have been up for around 12 hours then. So I do actually planning to go to bed when I'm done recording and streaming for today. One thing in the audiobooks that is a little surprising is that in the first book, Frodo sells Bag End and moves to another place or whatever, and in the third book, he returns to Bag End with no explanation whatsoever how that happened. I mean, what happened, really? I mean, he didn't even own Bag End anymore, and he went there for some reason anyway. This is the last ones I have. Or did I leave some in my house? Perfect. I mean, one thing that happens in the movie, if you have the cut scenes, is that actually Saruman dies in in the beginning of the Return of the King. But in the book, he still dies in the Return of the King, but he dies in the end. In actual outside Bag End. I mean, There are actually a complete list on YouTube for all the cutscenes of the trilogy, and I would actually suggest everyone to actually watch it. Those are some good stuff. Has something become wrong again? No, it's not a possibility this time. It can't be something wrong, but why is the 2 here? You see, here's 1, but suddenly here's 2. Here's also 2, but here's 1. So what's going on? Something ain't right. But there's nothing that can be wrong. Because I made sure it was a perfect geometry this time. I controlled it several times. I don't suppose I can do it like that. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. There's one too far. Well, that is impressive in its own right. Oh, God. Oh. Hmm. Team Blackstone walls might work on the requirement I have right now. The eye is on me. I mean, the icon for the beacon is look like an eye. I need 2 Nautilus shells to be able to create another beacon. This is the first puppy still. I changed the color of the puppy's color, but otherwise, pretty normal. Alright, let's see. Did we have still stuff over here? Okay, this is full of, yeah. Yeah, the ones I need is totally run out. Hmm. Yeah, that's not really working. Easier to make them here, but these are the entrances. How? How do you get in here? I do actually like how this looks. The snow fits very well with the blue. The potatoes I have is so much backlogged. I mean, in theory, the farming technique for so much potatoes should work for everything. It should work for wheat, beetroot, and everything else. I heard I'm doing something. Have you finally made it? Nope. They're still failures. You're failures until you absolutely start using these. These are the ones I want you to use. Those are only practice stations. These are the ones you are supposed to use. Yeah, they're never gonna use them. Actually, the top level are not actually supposed to have anything that could work as entrance or exits. Is my stream locked? Looks like that's opened, but it's not. Yeah, I actually do think that actually looks kind of nice. Which means I'm gonna have to have the entrances to the side. I mean, there's a mob feast down there. Man! I think it's a zombie because of the diamond and then despawns. Or actually, or what they're holding. Preventing them from despawning because that guy had the piece of my floor. My lower floor. Oh, I mean my lower floor, kind of. Should I? I mean, how many levels of this will I have in the end? $29. It was 51, that was it. So technically we should end it just about here. Huh. Let's figure out something. In every quarter there actually are trees, so I actually don't write from the beginning. But it's just that the large passageway was supposed to be bigger. I mean, there were supposed to be one more. There was supposed to be 5 of it and not 4. But yeah, I'm not gonna fix that. That was hard enough to build those that it was. I'm gonna need so much more white terracotta. Oh, there's more mysterious things happening again. I mean, 3, 2, 3. Here is 2, 3, 3, 3. I mean, 3, 3, 2. 3, 2, 3. Then 3, 3, 2. There is 2, 3, 3. So, I mean, what the hell is going on? We got misplaced. I go by 3, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2. keep on building and we see where we get an end. I mean, I had set this up to have a foundry here for like forever. Still, I've not done it. I mean, I've been set up like that forever. I need more manolin. And if I remember right, I do need more debris for that. And of course for debris, it's the nether. I want to repair my items a little. Well, it's gonna take a little bit of time to repair this, so I think while we wait, let's end this episode. So that was all I have for Minecraft Lord of the Rings mod this time then, so hit like and share. See you next time. Bye bye!